So, I mean, for us, we met probably 12, 16 months ago, something like that.
Sure.
And if you remember when we were talking,
I do.
I call you the stone because there was that.
And you know, Stiner means stone.
I'd forgotten. I'd forgotten about it.
Right.
But you know, you are this. For me, you're this earth energy that is grounded in reality, and you.
A lot of people would disagree with you, but all right.
Would they?
Sure.
That's interesting. So, what would other people's reflections be on you?
Well, to that point in particular, I would say that something that my brother and I share, and something that has always been a part of my life, is the very blurry line between fantasy and reality. And that's why we're in storytelling. The reason why I'm drawn to the visual medium is because I have always been focused on my vision and how I see. When my eyes were figuring out how to exist in my body, they formed a focus that most people would say is abnormal. When I started having issues navigating in the physical world, I was led down a path to see people that could help me see like other people, which means putting on glasses and then eventually trying to reintegrate my eyes with my body through what they call visual training, which is a physical process. Ultimately, they strengthened my ability to train my eyes to see like you know, or at least an approximation of what is the sort of average sight, and function in the world physically. It had its side effects with, you know, my back, my spine, my feet, and, you know, to the point where, you know, like my ankles would like give out all the time because my hips were turning in and stuff like that. And so vision has always been a big part of growth.
When you were talking about your medium, film, using really being the eyes, what I hear you saying is that those challenges have created really the whole focus for Stiner Brothers and your filmmaking. And because of that situation, you are sitting here now and doing the work that you're doing, which is sensational. You're one of the most humble men that I know, and it's sensational to be with you because I you know, that is just, you're just like, you know, it's what I do.
Well, thanks.
It's what I do. And it's wonderful because it's a wonderful gift to be like that. And when you were talking about what you do, your eyes changed. You know, your eyes equaled. Mm-hmm. And this left eye was equal to the right eye, and it was brighter, and it was suddenly there. Mm-hmm. And it was because you were talking about what you're doing, because you're passionate about it, you're really passionate about it, and your heart, your soul is in it. There's no question about that.
For me, and what I find to be the case with a lot of artists who want to make a living, it's putting yourself out there and leaving a record of the human experience that other people can relate to, that poses questions and doesn't answer them. Because whatever I create that is not just my voice, but is filtered through lots of other voices in collaboration, that material will last longer than my physical body. Well, you never know. But the better I am at self-reflection, the easier it is for me to funnel that into a piece of work. And when that gets out there, it's about people connecting to it.
Yeah.
So that's all that I can say for why.
Yeah.
I don't think that there's a greater purpose for me.
There can't be a much greater purpose.
Just communication.
Yeah.